Hey fancy beauties and bows, welcome back to your girl's channel. And yes, I am DIYing. What am I DIYing? Stuff for the wedding. So I wanted to also show you some of the items that I ended up having to DIY for the wedding, just to keep the cost of the wedding down, and I mean way down. So this project right here turned out absolutely gorgeous, if I have to say so myself. So it is going to go on top of the vases that I have, and I have two of them. They're going to sit on the side of, on top of the columns. So I'll have one on each side, and I used hydrangeas, and I used the wisteria, and then I believe I used some big rose petals. That's not the name of those flowers, but that's what they look like. They look like giant rose petals. So I used that, and then I just put some bling, as you can see I'm doing right now. I just used some bling wrap just to go around there, and then I glued those foams on top of a square mirror, just to, you know, customize it and make it look not DIY'd, if you know what I'm saying. So you guys let me know in the bottom, and this is what I'm showing you. I've already done one of them, so I'm just tackling this one right here, and it's pretty self-explanatory. All you want to do is just kind of get a starting point. My starting point was to just put one on each side for that look that I was going for, because I wanted it nice and round. As you can see, that's the vase that I'm using. Those are the wisterias, and I got all of these flowers from Walmart, and maybe a couple of them that came from Michael's, but I think all of these for this arrangement came from Walmart, and I pretty much sold them out of those as well. So I just went through and cut everything off of that bundle, and I'm just sticking them in. I left the plastic on this one, which is the second one that I'm making, because I didn't want a lot of fallout from the foam. So that's just a tip that I can give you if you're looking to have to do this for your wedding as well. And it came out absolutely beautiful. So I'm just going through and just sticking these in. I'm using the flowers that came with the wisterias to go right on top of that bling wrap, just to kind of hide that where it cuts off at the beginning. So just continue to watch. It's not hard at all, guys. All you're doing is just eyeballing where you want things to go, where they look really nice at. You can pull these out, stick them back in how many ever times that you need to. Just be really careful, because this is still foam, and if you put too many holes in there, then you're going to have to start your project over again, as you pretty much already know. So just keep on watching, and then I'll pop my little head back in here in just a little while so you can see the progress that I made. All right, so here I'm just showing you where I'm gonna stick some more flowers in, just to kind of hide those gaping holes, because I want this to be nice and full and round. So that's what we're gonna tackle right now. And there was no method, just eyeballing it, filling it out to see what I liked, what was appealing to my eye. And that's the same thing that you would do on your project as well. All right, guys, so right here you'll see where everything just really starts to come together and start taking shape and going into the form that I want this to go into. So keep on watching and see everything just float and move together. All right, guys, so I'm just popping in again. We are nearing the end and we are steady going and plugging away, getting everything placed in here where it needs to go to complete this arrangement. And I really enjoyed doing this. This was my first time doing something like this. Did not know I had something like this inside of me. But I guess, you know, when push comes to shove and you want to save some of those dollars, you're going to find out what you need to do and do it to the best of your ability. So you guys let me know in the comment section down below. I know I asked you already, but please let me know what you think of the little projects that I put together for the wedding and how you like it, what you would have done differently, because you guys know I'm always open to suggestions. Suggestions make you better, in my opinion. So don't hold back. Let me have it, or give me compliments galore. All right, guys, so I'm gonna finish this one up and then we'll be back in here with the other project that I have for you.
stop pretending. Come home with me. Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us. It's all about us. As we're dancing close together, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's a magic in your eyes, can't get enough. Feel your hands, the way you're touching me around my neck. Got you give me feelings. I wanna be with you,
Okay guys, so on this one I ran out of space, so I wasn't able to give you as much content on this one as I wanted to, but this is going to be the table runner, and it's going to sit at the bridal party table. So I just put and you're gonna laugh at me about this one, but I literally took the flowers that I had in this house and put this together, except for the royal blue color. Those came from Michael's. And then the ones with the black tip, those I introduced to you in that other video. Those came from the pop-up shelf. So I just wanted to let you guys know that don't hold yourself back. If you see a vision, if you see something that you want to have in your wedding, whether it be your birthday or anniversary party or a graduation party, whatever, just keep using your imagination. And also on that table runner, I used some light. So that's going to be lit up. Here is the product for the vases with the flower arrangements on there. And here are the runners. Those are going to be together on that table. See you guys soon. All right, fancy beauties and bows. Now we're going to tackle the Mr. and Mrs. signage that's going to go on the bridal party table as well. So on this one, I'm just showing you what I used, and that Gorilla Glue was really, really helpful, along with the Mod Podge that I used. And I just used the fine grade of the silver glitter to do this. Also, you're going to need some acrylic paint, because after you finish working with the Gorilla Glue and the Mod Podge, by this being white, which I painted this white with, actually spray painted this. It was a wood color. So I just went through and spray painted it first to see how I was going to like it in white and make sure that I wanted to leave it as such. And then I went ahead and started doing the adhering of the glitter to the pieces. What I wanted to make sure is that the glitter had 0 to 1% no fallout, because the venue that we're using, they will charge you if there's glitter anywhere. So I wanted to make sure that that was not going to be something that we had to endure. And I was able to achieve that. And so with me using the Gorilla Glue first, once I had that on, I let that dry completely. Then I went back, and any spots that I missed, I went back with that Gorilla Glue. And then once everything was completely covered as much as I could get it. I went back over it with the Mod Podge and then added some more glitter on top of that. I let that cure for, I would say, approximately 2 days before I touched it again. And then I went and got some clear, glossy, clear acrylic spray. And then I topped that over the top of the glitter. And that gave me what I needed, which I have 0 glitter fallout. So these are just some helpful tips, you know, that you can use as well if you're doing something like this for your wedding or someone else's wedding, because a lot of the signages for these are just plain Jane. They have no pizzazz to them at all. And you guys know I'm a bling girl, so I needed my glitter in my life. And I got exactly what I wanted. So I hope you enjoyed this. I will have some snippets of the finished product. Also, when I finished this, I did take some sandpaper and I went over where the white part is on the borders, sanded that down just to get off any debris, any glitter that may have gotten caught in some glue or the adhesive. Sanded that down and then went back in and painted that border around there white, and also did it on the back side of the signages as well. So I hope again that you guys enjoyed these little DIY projects that I did. Any of them that you see that you want more detailed information on, like maybe you want one piece where I just did the table runner, or maybe you want one piece where I did the little table decor, which I'm going to insert a picture of those because I don't have any. Actually, I take that back. I'll be able to insert that as well on how I made the pieces for the table where the guests will sit. So look out for that on this next clip after this one. And then that should be the last of everything. But just let me know if you want anything detailed oriented. A dedicated video is the best way I can put it. And then, of course, you guys know I'll see you in the next video. Hopefully it won't be so long in between and you understand why it took me so long to upload again. So, and I got one more piece to share with you of why it took me so long to get back to y'all. All right, but anyway, I will see you guys later. Y'all keep your head up, stay focused on God, and keep your fancy beauty. All right, y'all. Love you.